Okie doke, I'm having a few issues here. I can't get onto, I can't see the live on, here we go, got it now. Not sure what's going on. Hey Karina, how you going? Sorry about that. How's your week been? Not too bad. Let me just move a bit here. Hi Rhonda. I'm a little bit unorganised, which really isn't very surprising, is it? How's you doing that speaking Swahili again, Karina, hey? Hey, I don't know. Every time I film or do a live, I just feel like my whole everything is out of whack. Hi Diane, how are you? I'm just trying to get the, oh, that's a bit better I think. A little bit, just trying to get the camera straight. It's not my board because my boards, I've got marks on my table for where my board's supposed to be. It's good to be unorganised, you think? Diane, so we're in Australia and it's 7 p.m. in the evening. So you in the US. Hi Kimmy. So it must be about what, 4 o'clock for you guys? Oh, Karina, you've been drinking. I think you've been drinking. 4 a.m. Oh, I love your commitment. Hey Amanda, you back home? It is out of control, Karina. Very much out of control. I'm worried about you. Okay. I am very unorganised. I thought I was organised, but I'm not. Oh, here they are over this side. So Diane, where are you? You're in the US, obviously. Whereabouts in the US are you from? Okay, this is what I was looking for. So I'm going to work on the start of a small little journal. That's all I know. I'm just trying to have a think. Ohio. Well, welcome. Hey Vic, how you going? Alrighty, so you know how you get when you're backing tags and cards and all that sort of thing, and you have all these offcuts. So as a lot of you know, I have been doing a bit of a tidy up of my room over the past week, and I thought I'm going to make a little journal, I guess, and it just makes it, I'm going to work on each piece as if it's a journaling card or a tag separately. So it's basically going to be just a decorative journal, probably not something that you would journal in as such. I might have pockets and bits and pieces. So where it takes me, I have no idea, but I thought I'd start with these. I've got these two pieces here, which are basically the same. So I'm thinking I'm going to make them the front and back cover. I think it really matters which one I use for what. And then these are different sizes, but I don't think it matters. I'm going to just probably utilize these as pages. I had this big long strip, so I just folded that up just before to see if I could make it into, probably make that into a pocket page of some sort. I've got this as well. So I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. Well, that's half the fun, Diane, is the collecting. I'm pretty sure that you will love it once you get started. So that's what I'm thinking for tonight. And that's as far as I've gotten. So I thought I did grab some out of the shop. I've got some hand-dyed card, so plain coffee dyed, as well as lace coffee dyed cards. So I thought if I need some more, I can cut some of that. I've got some stamps from that the beautiful Kimmy has sent me, so I thought I might utilize those. You can see I have used them before. I grabbed a couple other stamps. I've got this stamp that I thought I could use for backgrounds that Corey sent me, and I've got these new really lovely Minte stencils in the shop. So I thought I might even maybe have a play around with that. And I've got some chalk paste, so it's like a modeling paste, but it's a chalk base. So it dries fairly quickly, and it's chalky. There you go. How's that for terminology? Learn to coffee dye paper, Diane. It's really quite easy. I have had a lot of people ask me to do a tutorial or show them how I do mine, and it's on my list. I'll get to it one day. But even if you get started and you've got like a little cup of coffee or something and a paintbrush, you can just do it in little bits and pieces at your desk. Put a plastic sheet down or a mat down, and you can just coffee dye as you go. All right, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to choose a page to decorate. Now obviously there'll be sewing in this little booklet. Look at that, that's beautiful, isn't it? There'll be sewing and all sorts. I'm thinking that I'll probably back this. I mean, I could collage and whatever on that, but I think I'm going to leave that and put some maybe coffee dye paper on that. Hi Kerry, how you going? How's your craft room going? Did you get to do anything on it today? All right, so let me just have a think. Get my bearings here, and I think what I might do is I might just back this. I've got all this which I rediscovered. So this is just a little file that I started with some coffee dyed bits and pieces that didn't make the cut for the packs. There's little grungy pieces, and some of the not so much those, but there's like residue that's left. I mean, I like that, but some of these are really grungy and crunchy, and so I thought some of these might be good to use. Look at this one. Might be good to use in collage or something in this little book. So I think I want it to be grungy, but with lace, like a bit of a feminine touch to it. So yeah, I refound this folder when I was tidying up. So lots of yumminess in there, but these are the rejects, So I think, I mean, I'm not going to get the book finished tonight. It might be something that I work on over time. But I just grabbed a few bits and pieces and we'll just see where it takes us. Okay. I'm just going to grab a piece and I'm going to back this piece with some coffee dyed paper. So I hope you've all been able to stay cool for those of you in Australia today. So it's a bit of a scorcher out there today. I've stayed inside all day. I wasn't venturing out. So we might have a little bit of sewing happening tonight as well. We might have a little bit of the heat tool going. So you might like to have your mute button ready if you're very sensitive to noise. And if you've come into the chat, if you could give me, hit the thumbs up button, that'd be really great. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to work on this side here. And I don't know, I might just grab an ink pad. I'm looking for is right in front of me. Thanks, Rhonda, you always do. I really appreciate it. I'm thinking I might add a little bit of gesso on there too, so just bear with me for 2 ticks. Got some gesso, but I haven't used it for ages. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get it open. Okay, doke. Hang on, I'm just going to have to go and see if Muscles can open it for me. Oh, you guys aren't very talkative tonight, are you? no idea. I'm not a mixed media artist, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I just feel the need to get a bit messy. Way too much on my fingers, I don't want that much. This is looking pretty ordinary. Just doing your usual jobs, hey Rhonda? Usual Friday night jobs. See, I haven't used this stamp yet, so we'll just see what happens with that. And if it doesn't work out perfectly, I can always cover over this with some more paper. I was trying to grab a mat here. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Tanya. Where are you from, Lisa? Okay, well that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Okay. Canada East, well welcome. It's nice and cold there for you. Okay, so that's you working tonight, Tanya? Okay, I'm just going to, I think I'm going to use this chalk paste and one of these new stencils. And I'm going to put this aside for a little bit. This one. Yeah, we've had the house all closed up and the air conditioners going all day. So our bill is going to be absolutely huge, but boy, it's so much better to be comfortable. Oh, we've got a visitor. Hello. Hello, mister. How are you? You've come to say hello. It's not food. It's not food. No, not very nice, is it? Hey, that made you reverse real quickly. I think he thought it was food. He's gone again. He's gone back to his bed. He heard the lid and heard me stirring, I think. Okay, so this is the new chalk paste from Minte. Only new in the shop, so I thought I'll open it up. I've just given it a really big stir, and I'm just going to add it to this with through one of these stencils, just very randomly, and we'll just see. It's supposed to dry fairly quickly, but we'll see what happens. And I do have a container of water here because I thought I might have a play with this, so just pop that stencil in some water. It's a really pretty stencil, that one, isn't it? I've got it quite thick in some areas because I've doubled over, came back over it, and the stencil moved a bit, I think. But I might leave it. I might just leave it rather than mess around with it too much. No, Lisa, send over the cool, please. We're not coping with the heat here. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Hi, Kano, how are you? Yes, I opened up the container of chalk paste, and I think he thought it was food, so it came over really quickly. As soon as he smelled it, he backed off pretty quick too. Oh dear. Alright, I've just put that to the side to dry. Now, you'll just have to forgive me, I'm all over the place because I just really not sure what direction I'm heading in with this. Purely experimental. Just going to play with some different things. No, I'm doing really well, Kano, thank you. Yeah, I just want to have a bit of a play and just see what happens. So, what do I want to do? Really love, I don't know whether you guys have seen Lynn Moncrief. I have actually mentioned Lynn's Instagram before. I think, oh, what's her handle? I think it's Let's Get Crafty, I think, from memory. I just feel really inspired by her. It's really grungy compared to what I normally do, but it's all like botanical and all those natural tones and everything. I'm just sort of wondering whether that's the direction I want to go. Also, I do want to go that direction, but also add a little bit of a feminine touch to it. Yeah, it's hard to know what I want to do, really, to be honest. So I think what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of ink. I'm just do these couple of things first, and then I might put them to the side to dry on their own a bit. See if I've got... Hi Karen, how you going? Hey Jane. It's just a Crofton, it's a silicone mat, a kitchen mat that I got picked up at Aldi. I just find the Tim Holtz ones, I mean I love them, but I'm so rough with them, whereas this has got a little bit of thickness to it. I just go through his craft mats so much because I end up cutting them and end up costing me an absolute fortune. So I thought I'll pick this up and see how I like it, and I love it actually. And I wanted to go back and get another couple just as to put in reserve, but I left it too late. And they were gone. Yes, perfect for macaron. You gonna make me some, Jane? Alrighty. Yeah, I know you would. But I don't need them. Just do a little bit of this and then I'll put them to the side, and then I might actually decorate a page or something. So just sort of, if I get all the bits that need drying first and just put them to the side. Start with that, and I'll just pop that away for a second. So thinking what I want to do is just do it with rings, 2 or 3 rings. Got ink everywhere now. Yeah, I'm just thinking 2 or 3 rings, and then I was wondering, like I saw these bits here, I think I've got some the same. What's that? 3 by 5. Just wondering whether to. I tried to fold that before. I just need to get my. Well, you have a great day at work, Lisa, and I hope you do get a little bit of creative time in over the weekend. So thanks for popping in and saying hi. Oh, sounds interesting, Jane. I'm just having a look here. No, that's way too big. I don't want it like that. I wonder if trying to work out. That is about half. So I'm just thinking, do I want to put a tab on the side of each page just so that I have as much space here to decorate as I can, and then I can just put the holes in there. I think I want to do that. I think. Right, so, well, let's just work on this front one. No, I don't know. Do I want to do the front cover just yet? Oh, this is just going to be a nightmare tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm just so indecisive tonight. Very indecisive. It sounds interesting, Jane. I'll have to look into it. Okay. All right, hang on a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back this with paper as well. What have I got here? I've got some printables stuck in there as well. Okay, let's use that piece. So hot, my glue's all melting. Look at that. It's a big mess. Wow. Look at that. what's everyone been up to for the week? Try and get some conversation started here. Keys go now. Just trying to work out which way I want the cover to go. Okay. So I want to rough that up a little bit and I want to sew it. Oh, that's nice, Karina. Would have been beautiful. Because it was so hot too. He gave into it. How old is he? $18 months. How cute. I'm just going to quickly sew, guys. Don't look at the dust on the top of my sewing machine, will you? What am I sitting on here? The machine's got the wobbles. There we go. Yeah. Oh dear. I know. It's not as bad as it was, I suppose, but it sits down beside my desk, so it gets all the paper fibres and everything on top of it. Hello, what's going on now? Now something's happening. Okay, it's having a real huge hissy fit. Let's just have a look here. Of course, when I want to do it quickly, I don't know whether it's really anything exciting, Karina, but I'm reading Atomic Habits at the moment. I think his name is James Clear, I think, is the author. Oh, I know what's going on. That's better. Oh boy. Had the wrong dial. No, it's just the operator, Tanya. Doesn't know what she's doing. nearly put my sewing machine in the tub of water now that I've got here on the side. Wow. And it's plugged in and turned on. That would have been great. Okay, this is getting even better and better the more I keep going. The book I'm reading, Karina, you want to read it? It's good so far, yeah. I don't know, Amanda, it sounds like that normally. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, probably could use a good clean out, maybe. But no, it's normally pretty noisy. And I had the wrong, the dial on the wrong thing. So it wasn't sewing properly. I'm very tired tonight, so I'm a little bit, you'll have to just put up with my, my messing up. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking is I'm on each page I'm going to add a tab like that, and then I'll put the holes in here so that we've got more space here to decorate. I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to glue this one down. I might regret it, but I'm going to glue this one down and we'll go from there. Annie Taylor, so she is she an Australian author or? So what I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not that it has to be perfect, and this is 10, 18 and a half, so 13 and a half, 6. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Let's just eyeball it, hey? As long as all the other tabs that follow sit in the same place, doesn't really matter. Yes, where's your note, Tanya? I am making, I think I have been tidying up and I've got all these offcuts of cards, coffee dyed cardstock, and I thought I'm going to make a little journal that's probably more for decorative purposes than anything, you know, like a flip journal. I'll put pockets and that in there, and I'm thinking I'll put 2 holes and do the pages with rings, use rings to turn the pages. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm doing, and then I'll decorate each page. And yeah, I've inked up a few bits and pieces and put some what do you call that, modelling paste, chalk paste, and just inked up a few bits and pieces. I don't know, I'm mainly just playing and just seeing where it takes me tonight. I might even go through in some of these pages that I've got cut, or pages that, you know, are already cut, but off cuts. I might back them with coffee dyed paper and maybe do the tabs for them. And then, I don't know, we'll come back to it at some stage, I guess. So what are you reading at the moment, Karina? You always seem to be showing new books. Do you read a lot? I can't remember what I measured this out now. 1 3/4, I think it was. So maybe if I cut these 1 3/4 by 5. The Paris apartment. Okay, what's that about? Okay, so it's a bit of a mystery, hey? Yeah, I've got to get back into the reading as well. I've read one book this year already, and I'm halfway through another one. Just Leanne Moriarty. She's an Australian author, so I've read one of hers, and I'm onto another one of hers. They're pretty easy to read. But I want to get there's a series on Jim's downloading. No, what is it? The Will Trent series that we've been watching, and it's written by I think Karen Slaughter. There's about, I think, 11 books in the series, so I'm really keen to start on those. But I've got a couple of books that I've already purchased. Jodi Picoult, love her. So I really need to just read those and do that before I go buying another one. I prefer to buy my books. I don't like to do audio books or Kindle. I like the old, how flip the paper and that sort of thing. These are all bent and everything. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to use them up rather than have them all sit in a drawer and nothing being done with them. I'm just going to use them up. Yeah, definitely, Karina. To dragon books, yeah. See, I don't do that sort of fantasy. Matt, my youngest son, he's into all that sort of stuff. He loves it. He's an avid reader. He just reads all the time. He's got a bookshelf full of books. And he's sort of that sort of genre. He likes that sort of thing. Lindsay Baroka, is that it? Yeah. Karen Slaughter, yeah, I've read a couple of hers. So have you read any of the Will Trent ones, Amanda? So backing these, some of these pieces of card aren't real thick either, so I guess backing them will actually make them a little bit more sturdy as well. Have you read any of the Will Trent books from Karen Slaughter, is what I said. Oh, she's really good, Karina. And Sandra Brown, if you like murder mysteries, she's really good too. She's really, Mum gets her books from the library and she's always struggling to get them because they're always out. And did you enjoy them, Amanda? He does write the Jack Reacher books, yes, definitely. Poor glue. Reuse that bit too. I think I'll reuse that bit. Yeah, that's what Maddie reads. Jane is all those sort of high fantasy then, if that's what it's called, yeah. So I'm going to do, I was talking to Jane today, and I've got this, my collage book that I put away in a drawer, and just need to, when I'm creating, I just need to add, like these I would probably throw out, but I may as well stick them in this collage book. Normally I just use stick glue, but because it's all melted because of the heat, I'm going to use this, stick it in and just get it in there. Hi Susan, welcome. What do you have, time do you have over there in the UK? Oh, 6 times, Amanda, wow. Must really enjoy it. $10 a.m. Okay, that's not too bad. So whereabouts in the UK are you, Susan? I want to put all these to the side so that I know that they're not scraps. Oh, nice. What have you got planned for your day then? On your tea break. Well, thanks for popping in. That's lovely. Yeah, really personal here. What do you do for work? All right, guys, you might want to mute for a second because I'm just going to do a bit of sewing again. Oh, lovely. Sounds like a lovely job. Good morning, Nell. Yes, it sounds very cold. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I hope you're in bed. Yes, we're very hot here, so I haven't heard of Diana Amanda. Yes, exactly. No, I think I would have a hard time even getting out of bed at that temperature. That's terrible. I'd have to hibernate, I think, for the winter. Try not to be too much longer with this noise. I think it is the attraction of touching the paper. Very tactile now, isn't it? Because you sew everything, Karen. Now that you've got your sewing machine. One more, guys, and that's it. There we go. Some of the books are heavy, yeah. Whacked in the mouth with them when you fall asleep reading them. I've actually been listening to a podcast when I go to bed, rather than reading at the moment. I've happened upon The Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett. He's amazing. I just love listening to him, and he's very honest and upfront, and yeah, it's worth a listen to if you like listening to podcasts. He's English. It would be frozen, wouldn't it? It's probably be dry in half an hour here at the moment, Nell. It's that hot. Okay, so my hinges I want to distress. Just letting you know, guys, as well, there will be no live next Friday night. I'm going away for the weekend, so we will pick it up the following Friday night, which will be the 17th? Yes, the 17th. I'm sure she is now. I'm sure she is, but I haven't made a quilt in a couple of years, but I do have a machine that is just for fabric. So I bought this machine specifically for paper. I'm sure there's a lot of home ec teachers out there that would be cringing. But what fun. You have two machines for paper, Amanda, is that what you mean? Yeah, I just think the air conditioning is just struggling anywhere to keep up with it, though, isn't it, Tanya? I think we getting a bit of a reprieve tomorrow. Just having a quick look and seeing what it's supposed to be. Not that much. It's supposed to be high 32 tomorrow. So yeah, so I've got one machine for paper and one machine for fabric as well. So yeah. Okay. Just not sure how much we're achieving really tonight. Just sort of get the base started for this little journal that I sort of had in my head. Might do some videos on my channel, decorating it and that sort of thing. I just thought it might be a good little project to do where it's not in a book. You can do each piece and then add it to the book. Does that make sense? That's the back cover. That's the back cover. This is the front cover. I need to try and get a tab on there in about the same place, don't I? Yeah, sounds like you might have to, Tanya. We're lucky, we've got air conditioning in our bedroom. We only just put it in though, just before Christmas, so very, very thankful for that. Oh my goodness, I'm making a big, big mess of this. Just trying to at least get the covers square. That'll do. No, Karen, I'm with you. I'm not looking forward to that either. Are you quarterly or monthly? They've changed us to monthly here, and it's, you've no sooner paid one bill and there's another bill, and it's just so hard to keep up. I'm struggling with it anyway. So that's the front and that's the back covers. Yeah, we're with you now. Bring on winter, I say. Well, we used to get it quarterly, Karen, and then they changed our electricity meter to digital. So they do digital readings, and every month we get a bill now. You've broken up with your art glitter glue, have you? Why is that, Karina? Sleeping at my house tonight, Kerry. You're welcome. You will kick Jim out. Well, there's room in the lounge room. We can put the aircon in on up there. Dear. James might have something to say about it. He does love you, Kerry. Not Jim, Roland. I think you're his favourite, actually. Although, I don't know, Jane may have taken over from you there. He was tapping Jane on the shoulder today for scratches, wasn't he, Jane? Don't worry, you'll be his favourite again on Tuesday. Poor Kerry tries to do work on the computer and that, and Roland's always over there nudging a hand. And I think I've got that on there crooked, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. No, Jane. Well, Jane popped in for a coffee. She gave me a few good pointers today, but I don't know, Jane. What do you think? I'm pretty well on the road to organising myself. I got to the point the other day where I just wanted to give it all away or burn it all or something, and I thought, well, I need to take action and do something about it. So I've already started. Now I can't remember which was which. I don't think it really matters. That was the back. That's the back. And then that. I found my groove. I did. Just got to keep it going. Yeah, thanks, Kerry. It's getting there. At least you've got room to move now, anyway. Still got a way to go, but it's all a process. Okay, so this is the start of the book. So I think I will add tabs to each page. So I need a tab for that page. And I'm just going to do all different sizes. So the tab, I think that might have been a tab anyway. So the tab will be the size of that page. I don't think I have any more card left. I've got these pieces here so that's pretty much dry. Oh, that might not be. That's not dry there, but that's really pretty, isn't it? So I will, when that's dry, I'll sew around that and I'll add a tab to that. And this one's not quite dry either. I thought it'd be quicker to dry tonight since it's so hot. So I think I'm going to add some backing to these. I don't know whether I'll end up using these in this book or not. I'm actually going to cut into some lace cardstock. It is really humid, isn't it? Yeah, it's cute little book. I don't know, I just saw the offcuts and thought, oh, I could make some tags out of that. And I thought, oh, I always make tags or cards or whatever. So let's make a little journal out of it. I love this print here, so I'm going to use this print. I'll leave that one for a minute. Do this one first. Yeah, I hope it's a bit cooler tomorrow. Katie's actually going for, well, yeah, I guess an interview for a, the hopes of a little job serving coffee and cake tomorrow, so think of her, guys, and send positive vibes her way. Hopefully, she's been wanting to get into a coffee shop or something like that for so long, so long, and we've got a meeting tomorrow at 10:30, so hopefully it all goes well. We'll see. It does, doesn't it, Karina? I'm so excited for her. I hope it all pans out. We'll wait and see. So there's a young fellow in Toowoomba, and his name is Ben, and he was making cakes and selling them, and his mum outfitted a funky little caravan. You did. You got all the hugs today, didn't you, Jane? Not from me. I'm not important. You don't want one from me. And she outfitted this van for him, and they go to markets and with their coffee van and their cakes, and it's called Ben and Co. So I'm really excited to see what it's all about and how it works, and hopefully Katie can be part of that. What am I doing? I can't, oh, that's already backed anyway. I've got to wait for that to dry. I don't know what I want to do. I know, I might even collage that, I think, that bit there. Not sure I'm loving what I've done there, but anyway. What if I think I might just collage this bit while I'm going. Have I got any papers or anything that I can... let's just use some of these neutral bits, and then I can add some colour to it when I get to that decorating side of things. I need to go and grab another glue that's not melted, hopefully. Oh, thanks everyone. I hope she speaks well, and you know, you just want the best for your kids, don't you? And she probably even knows Ben, for all I know. We can't go anywhere without Katie knowing, people going, oh, Katie, how you going? You know, so we go everywhere and everyone knows Katie. And this is a bit of a printable, so let's just tear some of this. Don't know what it's doing in there, but yeah, I had actually never heard of it, Tanya, you know, and I've been looking around trying to find somewhere that Katie might be able to, you know, approach, and I'd never actually come across them. It was just, we had to get a functional assessment done for Katie the other day for the renewal of her NDIS plan, and her the OT was actually telling us about it, so thankfully, yeah, so that's how we found out about them. Great idea. Yeah, you do. That's where we've got to go, Jane. We've got to go down and see them there tomorrow. So might see you there if you're going. Oh, what am I doing here? Yeah, started cooking at home, cooking cakes and selling them, and went from there. Should I put this one down first? At least that breaks that, the plainness on the back of that. Okay, so that's a little bit better. And then I can add more to that when I work out where I actually want to head with that. So put that out of the way. As I said, I don't know that I particularly love that, but we can build on that. Move that out of the way a bit. Myself in a bit of a mess here. Probably end up sewing across there, and then I'll sew all the way around on that one. I won't do that tonight. This one I've backed. Once again, I don't know that I'm loving that. But we can, the beauty of this little book was what I was thinking is that I can add to it, and, you know, if I do something and I don't particularly like it, it's not stuck in there. I don't have to add it if I don't want to, so. Yeah, I saw, well, I've never, see, I don't get normal TV and haven't done for a few years, so I don't get to see the news really, and I don't buy the local newspaper, so but yeah, I went onto their they've got a Facebook page and checked them out and what have you, so yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope it goes really well, but we'll see what happens. Well, ladies, I am actually going to call it for tonight. I'm feeling really tired, and really I'm just not progressing very much at all, but keep an eye out on my channel for, I might do a few videos putting this together. I think I'm liking how it's starting to look, so I thought if I just get a few pages started, and then I can work on where I'm headed, my direction I want to head with it, and then decorate them, add pockets, that sort of thing as I go. So there's a few little pages. I've got to make some more tabs, sew around those few pages. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. All right, oh, die. That's why I'm going. No, it's not. It's not. I am exhausted. I've had huge week. I haven't been 100% well this week either. So I just don't have much creativity in me. And I do apologise about last week. Same thing. I was just absolutely exhausted and just really couldn't think of anything. Had no creativity. So I'm sorry for pulling the pin last week, but please remember that next Friday night, there will be no live. I'll be away. I'll put it up in the group anyway, just to remind you, and then I'll be back on the 17th. So I'll be in touch, Karina, and organise to catch up with you as well. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for popping in. Bye-bye.